There is lots and lots of money to be made at auctions, but at the auction, there is also great scammers. And my good friends, you might be thinking, oh, TJ, expose them, expose them. Yes, today I'm going to surprise you on who the scammers are at the auctioneers. So ever thought that you can actually go and buy a property at auction and you walk in thinking that you are going to score a bargain? I think that happens to a lot of us. And you walk in out, and then you start to walk out and you have won a great deal, but actually you are feeling like, I've been robbed. Has that happened to you, especially if you've bought at auctions? I don't know. Whether this is private or sheriff, this can happen to anybody else. The auction houses, they are full of traps. And I want to now call them out today so that you and I can be knowledgeable. So let me show you how not to be scammed. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is TJ, your host, and I'm a former banker and founder here at the TJ Tribe. And I do business with a focus in student accommodation, flips, which is buy and sell, and coaching, with the hope that all of us, as young, upcoming modern parents, we can be able to have passive income from real estate. Welcome to the channel. And you might be saying to yourself, TJ, so who's the scammer? Who's the scammer? Surprise, surprise. Boom. You might be the scammer. Why am I calling you that you might be the scammer? It's because for you to be scammed, it means that somebody else has seen your inability to do due diligence. So if you're being scammed, it basically means that they are using tricks that you're not aware of. But today, my good friends, stop being receptive to scammers, right? TJ is going to teach you how to do that so that you are scam free. So let us jump into what that means. So let's describe it. Auctions, what are they? There's different types of auctions. There is the sheriff auctions where everybody else is scared to go to, or they want to go to, but they don't know what to do. These are basically properties that are repossessed with many of the banks. Many horror stories have come out. And obviously they are sold via the courts. So there's a court order that has gone out and bingo, the sheriff is just doing their job and they are selling. And sometimes you get scammed there at the sheriff. So stop being scammed. We're going to figure out how you should never get scammed, because TJ mastered this and I want to be able to teach you so that you are not receptive of being scammed. Number two is the private auctions. We have seen them popping up left, right, center. They are run by private companies, auctioneers. They are qualified, registered, obviously, with the different authorities. I want to say they often make, I want to call them marketing spins, right? That's what I call them. And I see it sometimes because I understand due diligence, and that's what we're going to be talking about here. But the bottom line is that both can look like a bargain, but the sheriff has its own risk. The hidden costs, it's a big risk. Unpaid written taxes, you already know that. Angry previous landlords, now they are now your tenants, right? The private, I think it's a great place. I've seen some things happening there, good and bad. But they always come with a reserve price. But that reserve price, you don't know it. And in many cases, it's a buyer's premium fees that you're paying and the inflated marketing. But my good friends, on a serious note, it's like buying a second-hand car with no logbook. Yeah? And except in this case, yeah, it's a whole building that you're buying. Yeah, we all know how that ends up, isn't it? We've all bought second cars before. Now, what are the common scams or pitfalls that you can avoid so you are scamming yourself, right? I always try to avoid, when something bad happens to me, I always avoid, what happened? Who did this to me? I always say to myself, TJ, what can you learn from this? And how can you be better? So TJ, avoid being scammed. TJ, avoid the scammers seeing you. So what can I do, right, to improve. So I am the scammer here. In this case, I am the scammer scamming this guy. It's the good scammer, right? Who is me, who's the dumb one, and then the bad scammer who is seeing the opportunities and they're like, it's an opportunity, let's go for it. And then the good part of me that's supposed to have done due diligence doesn't do that due diligence, and then bingo, I am scammed. So I'm going to try to avoid, I'm going to give you pitfalls so that I can avoid myself being scammed or being receptive to scammers. Does it make sense? I'm going to help you out here. My name is TJ. Let me help you out. The first one is that there is always hidden debt whenever you're buying. So you bid for 500,000, but there is actually an additional 200,000 that was never disclosed. And this is unpaid municipality bills. I see it all the time, and you inherit that. Big one, many times. There's that always clause that speak about the non-refundable deposit. So you're paying a 10% deposit upfront. Then you realize the properties, there's major issues and so on, but it's a non-refund. You signed it. You paid for it. Okay. The other one is fake bargains, right? I want to call them fake bargains because they are advertised like that. So there's a reserve price, and that reserve price is secretly higher than the actual market value in most cases. I've seen that. And so you go out there and you're like, yay, I won, I bought the property, but actually you overpaid. Yeah, my name is TJ. I'm just trying to help you. Now let's talk about the occupants, tenants refusing to leave. Oh, you become the new landlord. Yep, of some squatters. The guy that used to own the bond is now pushing back. I've seen this. I got a high court case, 2 of them. So I speak from experience, my good friends. I speak from experience. I've got wounds. I've got scars. I've been stabbed. I got the wounds to show it. When I do these videos, my good friends, I am showing you what I'm doing. So yeah, I just didn't put it obviously in a way that's digestible for everybody. That's me. That's TJ for you. Now, auctioneer tricks. Oh, I see this all the time. Oh, auctioneer tricks. Okay. No, this is what I have seen, right? In not all auctions, but some auctioneers. And basically there is what I call a sly bidders. And these sly bidders, they are there, and their job is basically to push up the price. That's what they're there for. And obviously for you, because they are pushing up the price, you tend to then overpay. So normally what happens is like this. I'll explain it to you. It's like playing poker. Some of you play poker. You've gone to Monte Casino and some of these places. So you're playing poker. And where the dealer, the bank, and the other players are all actually like one family. And you are the outsider who got the cash. So you just basically, the whole system is rigged for just you to win. Overpay. That's what I meant. It's a jungle out there. So how can we avoid? TJ, this sounds like so. I would never buy a property in an auction. Hey, come down, Jimmy. Hold on, Karen. There is opportunities. What can we do? As you can see, we have revamped the look of our background, as we have included some of the flags. That means a great deal to me. And we're running a competition until the end of October. As some of the prizes that we're going to be given, they are going to be enjoyed in the month of November. So within this competition, it's very simple. All you need to do is to comment at the bottom. And whenever you hear this talking, and you're going to answer the question. So the question that I'm going to be asking is, what do you think the 4 flags that I've put behind me, what do they mean? What do they mean to TJ? The first flag is the United Kingdom. The other one is the USA. The other one is for Zimbabwe and for South Africa. Obviously, we are broadcasting all the time, and we do deals from South Africa, and that's our place for home. But what do you think it is? And I've seen a lot of people just posting, TJ, they've been answering the obvious. Are you a Zimbabwean born? That's obvious. I wouldn't run a competition for that obvious thing. What do you think, right? Go a little bit deeper in your thinking.
And we've got some prizes today. We are going to be sharing with you what is it that you're going to be winning. So prize number one, which is a couple of them, you are going to be having, if you are obviously based in South Africa, you are going to be getting signed copies of one of my books. As you all know, I'm an author. Those are all my books right there that I've written. So you can get a personalized message inside, and you can get a copy. And all you are going to be doing is to pay for courier when you have one. And obviously, we'll give out a shout out here on the next video, which will be in the month of November. So that is price number one. Price number one, a couple of them, right? There might be 5, there might be 10. I don't know how many prices. The more obviously you comment in there giving your thoughts, hey, the more we are going to give out those prices between now and the end of October. Then we're going to have a second tier of prizes, right? That was our first tier of prizes. The second tier of prizes is that you all know we've got a masterclass here that runs 3 times in a year. I am going to be giving free pass, right? It's online, so you can join from wherever you are. For just commenting, my good friends, you will get a value of $997. So we'll give you a free pass for the next Making Money Masterclass, and that's coming up in the month of November, right? And also, on top of that, you are going to be getting a one-on-one 20-minute coaching call with me, and we'll give that once only to one person. However, the free pass, we may just be able to give it to a number of people. Then the grand prize, the grand prize, my good friends, it is going to be announced at the end of October. So the more you comment, the more you share, the more you're going to be engaging on the videos, particularly on these flags, or even just answering a question, we are going to be able to give you what we call the Tribe Legacy Pack. Dun, 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 dun. So what is the Tribe Legacy Pack? The Tribe Legacy Pack, it comprises of 3 of my books. I will give that away, yes. And also, we've got a workbook here that we teach on. You are also going to be getting that one. You will also be able to attend only once of the master class. So you're getting a free pass to the November master class. And then on top of that, I will give you a personal one-on-one strategy call that I will give. And we will record that. And who knows, maybe it could help out somebody else out there. Now, my good friends, all of these prizes are up for grabs, right? They are ready to be won. All you need to do is to comment in the section, and you are answering the question, what do you think these flags means to me? But they may mean something else differently to you too. Hey, we want to hear about it. Or maybe it's just a comment. Whatever comment it is going to be in the comments, let us know, and we are just going to pick up random people. And in any of these categories, we've got multiple of those giveaways, and we'll be able to give you. Remember, if we're going to deliver anything to you, the price of courier will be on you. So we'll let you know how best. Obviously, if you have won, we will let you know. Happy flagging and investing.
I'm going to teach you what can you do. The first one, if you decide that you're going to be playing at the auction, pick an auction, visit it many times. And when I say many times, I'm talking about at average maybe 5 to 10 times. Go there, register, pay your money, and just go and watch. Watch, observe, make friends, see who's who. Why are they here? Why are they here all the time? Why are they always bidding? Why are they always bidding but not paying? Ah, you are the sly bidder. I see you, right? You take note, right? And then eventually at some point, you then bid for your property. But before you do that, I've just given you tip, the biggest tip, one of my winning recipes that I've done. So obviously you're going to invest some time in going through to these properties. These auctions all the time. So how do you protect yourself? Number one, we've spoke about visiting the auctioneer, understand how they operate. the paperwork that is needed, who's always buying there, and who's not buying but always bidding all the time. Secondly, do your due diligence around rates clearance. Rates clearance. Whoa. Check with the municipality. Have a runner. I always like to have a runner because municipalities like long queues. I spend hours in there. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. But anyway, have a runner, somebody who knows how to do these things quickly. I sent my runner a property address today, right now, and in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'll potentially have everything, right? We've just built our systems like that. Number three, visit the property if possible. See who's inside it. Visit the property during the day, visit it during the evening, speak to the parents, speak to the elderly people, speak to the helpers, speak, understand the circumstance, why they are selling or why the property is being sold. That might help you quite a lot. The next point is that give your attorney to check, like here, our favorite, TJ Tribe doesn't relate to TJ. Tribe is like there's many of us. So in the TJ Tribe, we'll go Pateka. She's our in-house legal attorney, where we actually work with her very closely. So I will just take here in the address and send it to Pateka and say, Pateka, have a look here. We want to check into this deal. And she will do further due diligence around title deeds, around areas, all of these things. She can be able to do that. Find your own Pateka in your area. Now, understand the next point. Understand the auctioneer's fees. When do they get paid? How much is it? Is there VAT, no VAT included in it? Right? It doesn't make sense. So, and then before that, set your maximum bid before you even walk in. Right? And then, most importantly, stick with it. Right? If it's 1.6, it's 1.6. Somebody else makes a 1.61, and you're tempted that it's just 1,000. Let me go in 1,000. Oh, you are in a rabbit hole. You are going to end up at 1.9. I'm telling you. Nonetheless, not so long ago, we saw a deal that was a small block of flats that was going for 1.2 million. And we thought it's a steal. Yeah, 1.2 million for about 8 blocks. All right, okay, right. That's cool. But after digging in, we found 600,000 of unpaid rates and taxes. Is it still a bargain? Not anymore. There's plenty of things at the TJ Tribe. I always say, come to school. These are some of the things that we teach, and we get to showcase some deals, and we get to understand the intricacies of the process. But today I thought, let me just give you a teaser of what happens actually at these auctioneers' houses. People say there's greater opportunities at auctions. Are there? I think there is if you know what you're doing. So yes, auction houses can be a gold mine if you understand some of these things that happen so that you do not scam yourself, but only if you know the rules of the game. Otherwise, you will get schooled real quickly. Like, seriously, I have seen it. I have seen it happening. But that's why on the Wednesday deal day, I suggest that, let's do a little bit of learning and let's do a little bit of some deals. So if this is one of those videos that you think have been of value to you, hit the like button. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to share with others. And above that, we'll see you again next week, Wednesday, here at the TJ Tribe.